Hello, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a yoga practice that I've been wanting to record for a while. This is a practice to help boost your immune system. So we have lots of juicy side bends and opening up the lymphatic system. While I'm recording this right now, it's November, so we're heading into cold and flu season. So this is just something to support you in having good health. Um, so something that will help us during the practice, some things that will help if you have near your mat are at least one block, a blanket, and a pillow or a bolster that's wider than your hips, and some water. So to begin, let's just come into a comfortable cross-legged position or sitting on your heels in Virasana if that's more comfortable for you. And just begin to feel into the body, closing the eyes and tuning into our breath. So feeling into the places where the body comes into contact with the mat or the floor, where the hands come into contact with the thighs. And just noticing the natural breath without trying to change anything. And for the purposes of this practice, just set the intention to continue to deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales as we flow through this practice. So taking in a deep breath, filling up belly, chest, ribs, and elongating the exhale. And just take two more of those deep inhales and long exhales on your own. And now taking the right hand to the mat and the left hand up and over as you inhale, coming into a side body stretch. And then exhaling, taking the left hand down, right hand up and over. And just a few more like that on your own breath. Inhaling, left arm up. Exhaling, right arm up and over. And coming back to center, we're going to take some Sufi grinds. So acting as if your torso were a spoon, stirring the inside of a pot that is your pelvis, inhaling as you rock forward, broadening the chest, and exhaling as you round back. And just take these circles, these Sufi circles, as slow or fast as you want. It should feel good to the side body, to the back. When you're ready, switch direction. Inhaling as you round forward, exhaling as you round back. And inhale to come to center. And just close the eyes and notice how you feel. Now we're going to take some spinal flexes. So taking the hands to the ankles or the shins. As you inhale, rock forward and broaden the chest. As you exhale, round back. And for the purposes of this, keeping the chin level or parallel to the floor, keeping the flex in the spine. Inhale to rock forward, exhale to rock back. And then taking the hands to the knees, same thing, keeping the chin level. Just feeling the stretch in the upper back more now. And then taking the hands to the shoulders and getting the neck and the head involved now. As you round back, elbows touch. Inhale, broaden across the chest. Exhale, round, and elbows touch. And inhaling to center. Hold the breath in. Engage Mula Bond. And exhale. And release. And just notice. Notice how the body feels. And now coming onto all fours, we're going to come into some cat-cows. So stacking shoulders over wrist, hips over knees, come into a flat back. And on your inhale, broaden across the chest as you dip the belly down, feeling the stretch in the upper back. And exhale, navel to sky, chin into chest round.
I like to take the hips towards the heels, not all the way back to the heels, but just in that direction.
And then flowing between these two shapes on your own breath. Inhaling to broaden across the chest, microbend the elbows. Exhaling to round. And see if you feel like taking the hips in some circles, maybe taking your cat into a little bit of what one of my teachers calls a disco cat. Inhaling in like a side to side motion as you flex and round the spine side to side rather than front to back. Just kind of feeling into the side body and to what feels good for your spine, your back, your hips. And then as you're ready, coming back into a flat back, curling the toes under and pressing up into a downward facing dog. So pedaling through the legs, prioritizing lengthen the spine, triceps spin in, and maybe taking the feet wide of the mat. If this is your first down dog of your day especially. And then as you're ready, bringing the feet back to hip width apart and really pedaling through the legs and feeling into the stretch in the back of your legs, in the hamstrings, in the back of the shins. And as you're ready, step to the top of the mat and check your foundation here and take your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart and just hold opposite elbows and just sway here. Feel some traction in the lower back. And we're going to take some sundials. So I'm going to face you. How this works is with your feet at least a little bit more than hip width apart, holding opposite elbows, take the right elbow to the right knee and then coming up in a big side body stretch, maybe with a little back bend at the top, and then side body stretch back down the left side, left elbow to left knee. And inhale as you side body stretch up into your low back bend. Exhale, side body stretch down. And just take these on your own breath. This should feel good, again, to the back and to the side body. And when you're ready, just switch direction. And when you reach the top, inhale the arms up. And we're going to come into some sun salutations. So taking the feet back to hip width apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale into your flat back. Exhale, right foot to the back of the mat. Plant the right hand. Reach the left hand up for a side body stretch. Inhale here, easy twist. And take the hand back down. Left foot meets the right. You can take knees, chest, chin as you rise up into baby cobra. Kneecaps lift off the mat, legs are engaged, toenails click into the mat. Using your low back strength, you're in your baby cobra. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Pedal through the legs, and as you're ready, right foot to the top of the mat. Left foot meets the right. Inhale into your flat back. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, circle the arms up as you rise. Exhale, hands through prayer at heart center. And now we'll take that on the left side. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale into your flat back. Exhale, left foot to the back of the mat. Plant the left hand, right hand rises to the sky for your easy twist. Breathe in. Plant the hand back down. Right foot meets the left. Taking the knees, chest, chin down for baby cobra. Engaging the legs, kneecaps lift. Toes press into the mat. And exhale into your downward facing dog. And as you're ready, left foot, step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale into your flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale to circle the arms up. Exhale, hands through prayer. And one more round of sun salutations. So inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right foot to the back of the mat and plant the right hand. Left hand reaches towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, the hand down. Left foot back into your plank. And either taking knees, chest, chin, or rocking forward onto your toes, keeping the elbows in towards the sides, body for chaturanga, and back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale into your flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to rise, circling the arms up. Exhale, hands through prayer at heart center. Inhale, circle arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left foot to the back of the mat. Planting the left hand, right hand rises for your inhale. Exhale the hand down. Right foot to the back of the mat. And either taking knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga into your cobra pose or upward facing dog.
And as you're ready, returning to downward facing dog and stepping the left foot forward, the right foot to meet the left. Inhaling into your flat back. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, circle the arms up. And with your hands above your head, stay where you are. I'm just going to face you so you can see. We're going to take some little mini sundials. So just taking the upper body into some circles, whichever direction you like. Upper body sundials, as if you're painting a circle on the ceiling with your index fingers. And when you're ready, switch direction. This should feel good to the shoulders, opening up the lats. Just make it feel good. And then when you're ready, inhaling the arms up and coming back down, knees down to the mat, and coming into a child's pose here. And just taking the knees wide of the mat for this child's pose. Preferably, if you prefer to have the knees in, you can, but I like knees wide of the mat. And just breathing into your child's pose, letting the breath and the body settle. And on an inhale, just come up and take the left hand out to the side of the mat and take the right hand over to the left and take a side body stretch over the left knee. A couple of deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, over to the left side, taking the left arm wide of the mat. The right arm wide of the mat. The left hand over the right and stretching over the right knee. And as you're ready, coming into sitting on your heels, and this is where the block will come in handy. I like to sit on a block. So you want the block under your seat, and ideally your knees are pointing forward. Your knees, your legs are parallel to each other in this seated position. And so now take the left hand to the back of the neck, take the right hand up and make a fist with the thumb in. So thumb in, fist. And we're going to take the right arm in this big range of motion. So big range of motion for the shoulder, feeling into the shoulder girdle, and hopefully this area under the arm here, the side body. And so just continue with this range of motion, breathing deeply. So deep inhales, long exhales. Close the eyes. Inhale the arm up, hold the breath in, squeeze Mula Bandha, squeeze the pelvic floor as if you're trying to stop urination, hold. And when you're ready, exhale and release the arms down to the lap. And just breathe in here, close the eyes. Okay, and as you're ready, taking the right hand to the back of the neck, take the left hand out and make the fist with the thumb in, and then taking your big range of motion circles with the left arm. Deep inhales, long exhales. Inhale the arm up. Hold the breath in, engage root lock, engage pelvic floor. Exhale, release the arms down. And just take a moment to notice how you feel in the body. Where's your energy in your body? Tuning into the breath. And we're going to come into a pranayama or breathing exercise. If this is making your legs feel tired, like it is for me, you want to switch to a cushion. Just get into your comfortable seated position for our pranayama exercise. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a variation of breath of fire. So how breath of fire works is you want to come into a sharp exhale. The inhale is passive, the exhale is forceful and sharp. And you can see the belly snap in when I exhale. So it looks like this. So sharp exhales and the inhale is passive. And our variation on that is that we are going to do an open mouth, tongue out breath of fire. So kind of like you're panting like a dog. So come and join me now for tongue out breath of fire, giving it your best dog tongue or Gene Simmons tongue. But please, for the next 2 minutes, join me in breath of fire.
keep going, keep at it, really stick the tongue out. We've got about 45 seconds to go. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Hold the breath in, engage the root lock, engage the pelvic floor, hold, hold, hold. And as you're ready, exhale. And this is where water comes in very handy. Moisten the mouth, drink some water, feel into the body, feel into where your energy is in the body. Let the breath rebound. Close the eyes. And now we're going to come into lying down for Shavasana. So if you will, take your pillow and put it under the knees as you come into a seated position, engaging the core and then rolling back down onto the back, taking some time to get yourself comfortable, making sure that the cushion is in a good position, so it's under the knees and it's alleviating any pressure on your back. And arms are ideally one hand on belly and one hand on your chest. And this is where, if you want to take your blanket and put the blanket over you, just getting comfortable for your Shavasana. Just kind of give yourself a minute to wiggle, get yourself comfortable. Lying down, one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly. And to start, I'm going to ask you to take 6 deep belly breaths. So 6 of the deepest breaths of your day, and ideally sending the belly towards the sky, lying down in your Shavasana. Even if that feels just a little bit artificial, just breathing deep into the belly, 6 deep breaths. And now, either keeping the hands where they are or placing them on the side, whatever is most comfortable for you, I'm going to ask you to please count backwards from 12, where 12 is your seriously deepest breath of your day, of your week, and 11 is just a little lighter than 12. And 10 becomes just a little lighter than 11, and so on. And if you lose your place, just start back with your deepest breath at 12. And we're going to be here for about 8 more minutes. You'll hear my bell in about 8 minutes. And now just beginning to give the legs a stretch, wiggle the toes, circle your ankles, circle the wrists. And as you're ready, rolling to one side and slowly coming up to sit. Taking the palms of the hands or the heels of the hands to the eyes, rubbing down the face, rubbing down the shoulders, down the arms, and rubbing the legs. Maybe giving the feet a squeeze. Squeeze the arches of the feet. Rubbing the hands together. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. You made it all the way through Shavasana, and I am deeply grateful. Namaste.